Alright, is my microphone working? Looks like it is. Hello, everybody. It's your friendly local zipperworks, and after like a month, I'm back here with Trails in the Sky the Third. I have absolutely no idea where we left off, so the best course of action here is to simply get going and figure it out as we go. Gotta get my controller, which hopefully is in the right configuration, because it was picking up... Yeah, okay, it seems to be. It was picking up my N64 controller before, and it was like, oh no, I'm not playing this with an N64 controller. I think this is Annalise's thing. Okay. I know what's up. Vaguely. Right, there's a stone monument. Okay. Vaguely, where... Alright. I gotta turn down my volume, because this is too much for me. I'm a weenie. Alright. That's a little better. Where am I? Where does this go? Okay, door's locked. Neato. Okay, that's the fast button. Got it. Go through the door. Okay, I got that. Okay.
Did I get all these? I did, okay. Again, I don't remember where I left off. I think I need to go back to where I was, actually, and I think I was, like, right in front of a boss. It's my understanding of this map that I'm looking at, anyway. Yeah, this looks bossy.
Hey, Annalise. Glad you made it. Guessing everything being reversed made navigating this place a pain, though. Who was you?
Oh, Grant.
Grant!
It's gonna take me a while to get back into voices on this.
Huh, if it isn't the priest who saved our bacon last time we were here. Funny coincidence. Wasn't expecting to end up fighting you here again, especially not like this. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you're not the real thing, right? Yeah, still, I'm close enough. What? Wait, this is just like... It's just like when you were pretending to be a geeker during our training! I don't want to try pulling the same trick twice, but I can still have him back me up. So come on, show me what you got.
I guess I could try to do, like, arts and stuff like that. That would be smart. Ow. That could have actually hurt, so I guess it's fine.
As clouds fall, sakura bloom. Fallen warriors gather in the evening gloom. And I present to you your doom.
Weave attack!
This is why I keep him on my team. That could have gone better. No. Alright, Grant is down. Now I can just focus on taking out the mooks. Oh. He resists that? He shouldn't. Oh, well, whatever. There you go.
Nicely done.
Problem solved.
Man, I thought victory was as good as mine when I had you surrounded, but I totally underestimated you guys. Holy hell, though, Annalise. You sure started packing a real punch since the last fought. Well, I've got you and the others to thank for that. Do you really have to go? Looks like it, I'm afraid. I'll bet you don't need too many hints on who you're gonna be fighting next. Don't go losing, okay? You beat me! You gotta beat the others, too. He's gone. Well, at least we managed to eke out a win. Sounds like your next foe's gonna be up the up the ante, though. Yeah, but we're gonna win next time, too!
Oh, wait. I probably needed something in here, didn't I? Yeah! Investigate one of the 6 gates that
manipulate the flow of the Iron River. Then shall you obtain radiance. Well, I get what you're meant to do with the card key, but what's up with that message? It looked like... Yeah, even the computer's text has been flipped. Someone certainly threw off. I can heal, so why wouldn't I? Wait.
Oh, that's probably from the other room. Let me out! Now let me in! Wrong button. Door's locked. You've card keyed. Now it's not. Oh, and a door, but we can't get there yet. That's upstairs. I don't like the fact that this is just sitting there. Anyway. That's for the green card key, which we do not have yet. I think that's everything we can do for now. So I gotta go to area 2, which is upstairs. Okay, upstairs. Let's go. No, can't do that yet.
My, that was easy.
I don't have to kill them, but like, it's easy. Alright. Now we're going. What's what and where? Okay, I need the green card key. Why would you have a room with nothing in it? That just seems like bad dungeon design. I hear there is free sepith in here. Thanks, Clay. There you go.
Not bad.
The sepith went to sleep. That's fine.
Okay.
There's some hiding behind that guy? No? Ow. Oh, there is! Okay, I just... Alright. Cool, whatever. Can't do anything here. At least it's not night vision. Chest! Okay, well that will be hopeful sometime in the future probably, but not right now.
You don't have a quartz here? What am I doing? Sir! It's not helpful for him, though. You don't have HP, but you're also not dying regularly, so I'm not seeing the point there. Just to fill it in. I should probably save, though. Okay. Where was I? Mirage Gem, okay. Can't go that way yet. Ah! Ow. There you go.
Adequate performance.
Your performance is adequate. Here we go. Hey, look, a stone monument. Now we can fix some things. He's the one I'm gonna do that to for now, I think. I can do everybody at the Hermit's Garden, and it's just not that important to do right now, because I'm largely pretty good, but I do want to give Kevin the Mirage Gem we just got. Pounced. You already have hit 4, it's not important. Putting hit on Annalise wouldn't be a bad idea. Please. There we go. I can always take it off her later. Okay, boss time. Let's go. I was wondering if you guys weren't going to show up. Karna. Looks like you guys gotten yourselves caught up in something messy. Ordinarily, this is where I'd pitch in and help out, but I don't think that's an option this time. Just like when we fought Grant. You might have been able to win against him, but don't think breaking through my formation is going to be a cakewalk. Come at me like your life depends on it. Oh, okay, no arts this time. Got it. That's fine. Takes like 35 PV though. Bruh. But it costs less. Richard is invincible! There you go.
Nicely done.
It just now, Kurt's up next, I just don't feel like using things.
That's me beat. I was so confident in my battle formation, too. You had every right to. You put up a heck of a fight. That battle was no joke. You sure know how to give people a hard time with that rifle. I try. Anyway, you were able to beat me, so maybe you've actually got a shot at winning against the next guy. I'm sure you don't need to spell out who that is, but when it comes to mid-range tactics, there's no one stronger than him in all of the world. So make sure you give him your very best. Yep, we've beaten Grant and Karna, so our next opponent goes without saying.
Famed artful tactician. I've heard rumors of his strength, but I've never had the chance to face off against him in person.
He's probably gonna get back up too. Let's be smart about this and make sure we're nice and prepared before we keep going.
Creep! Inspect the open glass coffin, then you shall obtain radiance. I think it's trying to tell you where Hidden Seventh is, but backwards. And I already have a guide, so why not? Alright. Alright, well I can't go through this way, because there's a blue key, which I don't have yet. Go out the door. Okay. Oh, I can go here. Open, says me. Target practice. Not that door. Wait, yes, that door. Sweet. Bring to me the girl who plays with the giant doll. However, inside, trial awaits her. Should this fail to deter you, open the door and step inside. Alright, that needs Ren, so we'll come back later. And that's kinda it in this level, I think. So let's head up. Emily. That could have gone better.
Not bad.
And it's where I just came from. I'm dumb. Alright. Sweet water gems.
Alright, what's next?
Yeah, got that. I want Sepith. Orb. I am trying to examine the orb. There we go. Okay. Orb examined. Off on our way we go. Okay. You good, buddy? No, you're not. Alright. Down. Across. That requires the blue key. I can't get in there yet. Okay.
Hasty medicine! Wow!
Good job. What did I give you hit 5 for?
I should save before the boss fight.
Hey, on to Kurt.
Glad you can make it, Annalise. So it really is you. It's good to see a number of familiar faces among you. What a cruel twist of fate that we should have to meet again like this. You're telling me. I had to make with a happy reunion and goddess thanking like this. So you plan on fighting us for real too, then? There's no way we could, talk you out of it? I'm afraid that doesn't appear to be an option. Since I first became conscious of my existence here, I've attempted to mediate on a number of occasions. But it appears the me before you lacks a sense of self, as it were, and so I am unable to go against the purpose for which I was created. Of course you'd try to meditate right away. It's meditate, not mediate. Whoops. You really are a special guy, Kurt. Well, don't think we've got any choice but to resign ourselves to the inevitable and get on with it. I believe so. I do look forward to seeing what you can do. Fighting 3 of him from a 3-foot attack range isn't gonna be easy. This is gonna be a tough one, guys. The formation is flexible yet resilient, much like nature itself. Now, let our battle begin!
I don't really have a good voice for Kurt. Owie. Like, not that owie, though, so I'm not that concerned. I think I'm a bit over-leveled for this part of the game. At least on easy. This would probably be a lot harder if I weren't playing on baby mode. But, I'm playing on baby mode, because I want to play the story, not the game. Okay.
I see I still have much room for improvement. I can only hope with the knowledge I have gained from this battle. I can only hope the knowledge I have gained from this battle will find its way to my real self as well. I don't think I've ever met anyone as serious about their training as you, Kurt. With promising young bracers like you around, I can't very well afford to rest on my laurels. Still, with the skills you demonstrated there, perhaps you have a chance of defeating her. Huh? Wait a sec, I thought you were the last person we had to fight here. I'm afraid not. Another foe waits you on this building's highest floor. Don't even think of taking her lightly. She is formidable in every sense of the word. Her martial arts skills, given her age, are nothing short of exceptional. So you try challenging her with any less than your best, you won't last. Oh, lucky us. I thought we were home free from here. Now there's someone else? If it's a person who comes to mind when I think of martial arts, we are in big trouble. I think I may well know who he means as well. Just supposedly recruited to join a recently established intelligence agency in Calvert, too. I think I know who we're talking about now, too. I really hope we're wrong this time.
Yeah, we're not. Alright.
Investigate what boldly shines its artificial lights to embolden the night sky. Then you shall obtain radiance. Okay, it was telling me to go for the orb, which I already did, so I don't need to do that now.
Let's go do things in here.
First we'll heal. I did take a little bit of owie in that.
Onward. I said onward. Let me out. Okay. Now let me in.
I really wish that this would just, like, unlock when I run at it with the right card key, because that would make this a lot easier and less stupid.
Oh. Here we are. Okay, okay, okay. Out.
Not that way. Upward. Uppies. Here we go. Those who seek to enter this door must first overcome a trial. Should this fail to deter you, open the door and step inside.
Yeah, okay, let's go!
Overcome the trial before you. Then I shall grant you a memory fragment and my blessing.
Oh, that's a lot of clowns. Y'all good with... Yeah, okay, cool. He's not exactly a caster, but, you know, it'll do. Ow. That may have not been the best idea. Okay. Okay, well, we're alive. Mostly paralyzed, but alive. That's okay, we can fix this. I guess I'm not petrified. That's okay. Well, This is less than great. That's okay. That was slightly better. No, I wanted, item, not... Arts time! Hey, Chloe. Actually... much better. Sorry, Chloe. Ow.
Not bad.
That's a lot of water sapith. Alright.
You have overcome the trial. Thus, I shall grant you a memory fragment and my blessing.
Oh, LeBlanc.
An investigative report on Phantom Thief B. His crimes, his history, and his true identity. Imperial Chronicle Investigative Team.
Okay, so this is from Erebonia. Interesting. That's a cute little picture there. Kind of terrifying, but...
Phantom Thief B has had quite the lengthy and productive career in thievery in the Empire, as the amount of records we have been able to find in his crimes proves beyond a doubt. From numerous paintings held in the Imperial Art Gallery, to a septium crystal held in the Empire's customs warehouse, to even a cutting-edge tank held in an Imperial Army research facility, nothing is truly safe when he desires to steal it. His conquests aren't limited to inanimate objects. He has been guilty of pretending to be a military officer and eloping with the wife of a marquis on one reported occasion. Damn. Yet, and this is perhaps the most baffling part, there is no concrete evidence to suggest he has profited from his exploits. Rather, the objects stolen usually end up in places so bizarre their owners are liable to faint upon hearing about them. In other cases, they are transformed into mira, which is then rained down from the sky in areas largely inhabited by those less fortunate. Huh! Hearing this, one might be led to think him a vigilante thief who takes from the rich and gives to the poor, but make no mistake. The truth is not so simple. The wife of the Marquis discussed earlier is a fine example of that. As of this writing, it has been little over half a year since the elopement took place. Since then, she has remained unaccounted for. Many of the items stolen by him may return to the public eye in some fashion, but not all. Between his eccentric techniques and bizarre behavior regarding the objects he steals, it might appear as though his thefts are purely whims and nothing else. Upon studying the overall picture and reviewing the objects, and indeed people, in play, you begin to see they all have one specific thing in common. Take the artwork stolen from the Imperial Art Gallery, for example. Each of them were works of pure genius, painted by a master of their craft. They gained a reputation for being too complex for the target audience of such works, the nobility, and were shamefully stored away instead of placed on display. Similar could be said of the septium crystal. Known for its unparalleled beauty, after being seized by customs, it was sealed away in the warehouse and doomed never to be admired by human eyes again. The tank, again, is one more example with its promising development cut short. Rather than being put to good use, it was left collecting dust. As an aside, the case of the Marquis's wife does contain some striking similarities. Despite marrying her, he devoted most of his attention to his concubines and barely spared a thought for her. In conclusion, we can see now the underlying motive for his actions is finding objects of beauty that have been abandoned by the world and freeing them from their foolish owners. No matter how the world may see his crimes, his motive is clear. The truth of that is evident in the cards he leaves before committing his crimes. This is the so-called liberation of beauty mentioned upon each of them. Phantom Thief B steals not for money, but for an ideal he believes in. And it is in this fact we believe are clues to his true identity. A number of valid theories have come about on the face behind our famed thief. Unfortunately, they're all as lacking in conclusive proof as they are numerous, and so it is impossible to say whether any of them are actually correct. To complicate matters further, we now even have deranged individuals coming forward pretending to be him and allowing themselves to be captured by law enforcement. That is not to say, however, that none of the theories circulating are at all plausible. Here we will introduce 3 such theories which have developed significant followings and may not turn out to be too far from the truth. Theory 1. Amorous con artist X. X's personal history. X is known for his exceptional skill as a con artist, having faked his own identity in order to engage in romantic relationships with many noblewomen. He was as handsome as he was capable, and he was exceptionally proud in nature as well. Born to a poor family in the temperate South, he became used to stealing in order to make ends meet from a young age. According to testimony from a companion of his at the time, he was never once caught for such thefts. The reason X converted from being a common thief to a con artist is believed to have stemmed from falling in love with a noblewoman of much higher social standing than he. The rule of the aristocracy was absolute in the country he called home, and blessed romances between those of different classes unthinkable. With that in mind, he resolved to create a false identity in order to make his dream possible. Following his first rousing success, he came to do the same on a myriad of other occasions, indulging in one forbidden affair after another. It was a mere 10 years ago that he was arrested on suspicion of identity fraud, but he performed a miraculous escape from prison. Ever since then, his whereabouts have remained unknown. Thoughts. Both X's peerless skills as a thief and his interest in forbidden romances with noblewomen sound remarkably like what we know of Phantom Thief B. Also worth noting is that despite using his abilities of deception to court those of vast wealth, he displayed virtually no interest in their fortunes. That is to say, he gained no financial benefit from his actions whatsoever. Instead, he simply lamented that he was unable to indulge in them because of something as trivial as his social class. We conclude that this attitude bears a striking resemblance to the thief's own views on beauty. Theory 2. Tragic artist Y. Y's personal history. Y was an artist with a rather tragic past. Born to a middle-class family in the north, he was hired by an influential aristocrat to be their personal artist, producing many a stunning piece of work. However, it was later discovered that that wasn't all he produced. On the contrary, he was also responsible for a number of counterfeit pieces. The one who hired him thought to profit through ill means thanks to his work, and so he created such counterfeits under the noble's instructions. One day, however, Y suddenly left the noble's service. The reason remains unknown. This is where his tragedy begins. Immediately after leaving his client behind, Y received a terrible piece of news. His lover, the daughter of a respected family, had been killed in a traffic accident. While there's no evidence to prove as much, it is rumored that the noble may have had a hand in her death. I believe it. Arabonian nobles are terrible. Y was only spotted once more at his lover's grave before forever disappearing from the public eye. To those who knew his story, he became known as the truly tragic artist. Several years later, the noble was murdered. Good. The story of Y still has several unsolved mysteries surrounding it and has invited much speculation, both of which have likely led to the theory that he and Phantom Thief B are one and the same. These are the only reasons, naturally. Phantom Thief B has been known at times to try and dispose of counterfeits, believing them to be false beauty. This has led some to believe that Phantom Thief B may be attempting to rid the world of counterfeits that he himself created. Lending further credibility to this is the discovery that the forgeries disposed of by Phantom Thief B were indeed the works of Y. Theory 3. Skilled martial artist Z. Z's personal history. The story of Z is significantly different from the other two potential identities we have proposed. Here, make this an unusual, but still plausible, possibility. Z was born in the Far East as the son of a famed military family. He was an attractive, delicately built young man, but is far more skilled at martial arts than his frame would have suggested, being blessed with great natural talent. He is also said to possess a keen, sharp mind, and there was a mild air of arrogance about him, too. Z was indeed blessed in nearly every way. He came from an important family, he had skill, he had looks. As a result, he came to feel bored with the world around him. Hardly kept such thoughts to himself. In fact, he often voiced his complaints to anyone within earshot. These complaints persisted until one day he simply disappeared, telling no one where he was going and leaving nothing to suggest his next destination. Much of this theory is based on the idea of geniuses being eccentric by nature. There's tendency that the fighting style of Z has some resemblance to the peculiar skills used by Phantom Thief B, but in terms of credibility, this theory is barely cut above many other similarly unusual suggestions. Still, the idea that a man beneath the mask is one from the East is certainly an interesting and exciting one, leading many to wish it were true, even if they find themselves doubting it actually is. Yeah, this sounds more like Walter to me. That brings us to the end of outlining 3 very different theories. Could X, Y, or Z be the true identity of our famed Phantom Thief? Or is the truth perhaps something else entirely? The only way we'll know for sure is to hear the truth from the man himself. Of course, whether we can trust anything he says is a discussion for another time. After this article was first published, we received a card believed to be from Phantom Thief B himself at our office. The contents of the card are as follows. The truth of my identity is already within your grasp. My number reveals all. Judging by this, it is believed that one of the 3 theories proposed is the true identity of Phantom Thief B. That said, uncovering the meaning behind his words has proven to be a trying task. Will one valued reader be able to step forward and solve what we cannot? Only time will tell. Hang on a minute. My number reveals all. He is Enforcer number X. He's X. That makes sense. That was the one that sounded most like him. Yeah, on our way. Hi, Merlin. You can't be in my lap right now, baby. I'm working. And by I'm working, I mean I'm streaming, which is basically the same thing, right? Wrong one. Whoops. This is why it's annoying. Am I so lazy I'm just going to go back down the floor to not have to do that room? Yes. Yes, I am. Alright, let's save. Because our final boss is here. Thank you. Husband brought me water. We're all useless.
Well, that takes care of
Except Chloe. Chloe is perfect in every way. I will hear nothing else.
Oh yeah!
Alright, time to save again. And go fight Kilika! strange. I was figuring the next battle would be in this room, but there's no one here. Weird. This is the top floor, though, right? Not technically. There's an area for landing airships on the rooftop. We'd probably better check there, too, just in case. You certainly took your time. Uh-oh. I knew it was you. It's good to see you again, Annalise. I hope you've been doing well since I left. Yeah, thanks. Now, right down to business, Kevin. I take it you understand the situation without me needing to explain it. I think so, assuming you're the second Guardian, Philip being the first. Need to defeat you in order to advance to the next area. Correct. I can't say that I'm that fond of having to fight in an old Ouroboros space of all things. Oh well, I suppose it will have to do this time. Those are chakrams! Watch out, guys. Those are really deadly as throwing weapons. They can be used as more than simple throwing weapons. As the second Guardian, I, Kilika Roran, a master-level student of the Taito School, will serve as your opponent. I'd be happy to test my skills against you. To arms! Let's do this. I'll give this all I've got!
Ah, shit, she's throwing dragons at me. Ah, fuck. Well, that could have been worse. And she's dead. Here you go.
Or am I?
Oh dear, I see taking a break on my training has finally caught up with me. I thought I was sure to win if I didn't hold back, but I've overestimated my own abilities. I wouldn't be so sure of that. You really gave us one crazy fight. This is what you're like after a break. I dread to think what kind of a monster you were at your peak. I'm astounded by how well you were able to use your chi in battle. You fought spectacularly, Kilika. Well, the time to say our goodbyes has come. With my defeat, you're now halfway through the trials of this sixth plane. Just be sure not to let your guards down. I'm sure the greatest challenges are very much still to come. Farewell. Let us meet again someday.
Sorry, just opening a thing. I need to see where the crap is on the main menu. Okay.
She's just as merciless a fighter as she is a guild receptionist. That's my first time fighting her, but I can only hope it's the last. It's hard to believe that wasn't even the real Akilika. Anyway, we should be able to enter the next area now. I don't know about you guys, but I'm exhausted. What do you say we go back to the garden before we keep going? Understood.
Heard. There's how we do that. I don't need Annalise anymore. I do need Ren for the door. And I need Joshua. I think I might just do Ren first and call it a day for that, and then come back. So, first save the game. Is I don't trust anything anymore. Not after FC crashed on me. Alright, this is Star Door. Star Door 10. I think is Ren. Yes, it's Ren, okay. It could technically also be Tita at this point, but Ren made more sense. Overcome the trial before you learn to grant you memory fragment and blessing. Let's go! Ren's a mage! Wow, what? Okay, that happened. Oh, that was less than useful. Thanks. Okay, don't get petrified. Got it. They're poisoned? Is that what that means? Heck if I know. Can't do that one again, can you? There you go.
Later, Corpsey.
Gordius Class Tactical Archaism Development Plan. Author, 13 Factories. Codename, Pottermodder. We intend to develop a cutting-edge archaism that inherits the DNA of the rest of the Gordius series while containing a more advanced control system. It will retain the same tactical effectiveness that was the primary development goal in previous models, while allowing for more flexible and precise strategic usage as well. The archaism is intended to be accessible across the whole continent. Powerful main and sub-engine should allow it to operate for several years without resupplying. The use of the Mars Integrated Orbital Arithmetic Logic Unit will allow for advanced autonomous combat and effective identifying of targets. In addition, the Archaism's control system will make use of the operator's nervous system, allowing for reflexive instinctive movements in combat. The operator will communicate with the Archaism without being in physical contact with it, so it will require a compatible candidate to be found and chosen. It's a jellyfish. Overall height, 15.5 Argon. Unit weight, 55 Torum, 68 Torum when fully armed. The Archaism's primary weaponry will be its orbital energy cannons, but it will have other kinds of orbital weaponry and even several gunpowder-powered weapons as a backup. It will also have a revival system, which will use an orbment to generate healing energy to heal or revive its operator in times of danger. The armor plating will be made using a Cordeligan ally. Cordeligan is the most fitting material to use, given it is the most capable we have access to in all regards. For data regarding strength, see files on Gospel Plan. Development is proceeding smoothly in line with the plans drawn up by Professor Novartis. Tests have also confirmed they are already capable of providing power to the actuators. However, the professor has raised concern about the low responsiveness of the flight engine. This is especially true for the anti-gravity generator. He concluded that the engine as it stands cannot be put into actual use. The possibility of using boosters to provide additional propulsion is under consideration. Development of the actuators is experiencing significant difficulty as it isn't possible to simply use the same ones as other archaisms. The increased size of the main weaponry means the archaism's weight during combat is significant, and as a result, problems have been occurring in durability tests, especially with the leg joints. It may be possible to make improvements in this area by using precise controls so the weight burden is spread evenly rather than focused on one point. The orbital energy cannons that will serve as its primary armaments have been successfully tested. However, by order of Professor Novartis, the possibility of them becoming twin mounts is being analyzed, so they have yet to be equipped. The new orbital engines are expected to be able to provide enough energy to compensate for the necessary increase in output. Experiments regarding the control system are currently ongoing. For the results of the experiments that have been carried out so far, see a separate entry. Sorry, my cat is, being a butt here. Hey baby, I don't want to have to spray you, so can you go? Thanks. What did you even knock on the floor? Oh, the hair gel stick. I'm guessing this is that separate entry, huh? Hey, you're in front of my microphone. Do you think we can not? I don't want to have to try to talk through you. You're kind of large and not a great sound booster. Come on, whole butt. Or off, one of the two. Come on, go. Tests of the control system continue to be performed. However, none of the test subjects have been able to realize the expected level of precision we are aiming for. The results of the main test conducted by Professor Novartis and his team can be viewed above. Test subject, Subject A1, abnormality during Phase 2, comatose. Test subject, Subject B3, abnormality during Phase 3, cardiac arrest. Test subject, Subject C1, abnormality during Phase 1, insanity. Test subject, Subject D7, abnormality during Phase 2, comatose. Test subject, Subject E3, abnormality during Phase 2, cardiac arrest. Test subject, Subject F2, abnormality during Phase 2, comatose. Test subject,
Subject G4. Abnormality during Phase 3. Comatose. Test subject. Subject H1. Abnormality during Phase 2. Comatose. Hey buddy, you're in front of my screen, and did I not just tell you to get down? Test subject. Subject I6. Abnormality during Phase 4. Mental breakdown. As can be seen, all the test subjects failed to adapt to the control system. Nonetheless, the Society continues to supply test subjects, and we intend to keep performing further experiments. Wow! That's great, Merlin. I am going to fight you, and I'm a lot larger than you, so I will win. Come on. Get. Go on. Also, let me get your ice mix. I have a whole bunch of slips. See, it's gone now. Come on, now go away. Thank you for knocking over my stuff again. Yeah. Come on. Go. This cat. We have received word from the Society that development is to be temporarily frozen. Their reasoning is that the stability of the control system is in question. From now on, only test subjects carefully chosen by the Society will be taking part in connection tests. Test subject. Subject R3. Successfully completed all 4 testing phases. Note, the subject did experience a small degree of flashbacks. Test subject. Subject R3. Succeeded in communicating with Potter Mater. Ascertaining the Society's instructions in regards to resuming development. Subject R3 has succeeded in operating Potter Mater. Ascertaining the Society's intentions as regards to resuming development. Yay, money! Okay. So that happened. Hey, back to the garden. Actually, let me check what you've got, because I think... I've done that. Get! Go, Merlin, buddy, sweetheart, love of my life. Can we please be anywhere else right now? Thank you. Which, it's Sundor, isn't it? Sundor 3? That was Gambler Jack, I think. Alright, well, I think we have to go back to the base area anyway. Because I think we need Zine. Welcome back, everyone. You okay, Ren? Feeling tired? Why don't you rest here in the garden for a bit? Oh, the others are here. You wouldn't be alone. I'm not tired at all. I've just got something on my mind. Something on your mind? Like what? Well, I suppose it can't hurt. Let me give it a try. Huh? Potter Mutter! I knew you'd come. Potter Mutter, switch to standby mode. Right, that's that. Ren learned the Potter Mutter S-craft. Ren? What? Why do you all look so surprised? This world can be directly influenced by people's thoughts. You've established that much already. So why wouldn't Potter Mutter come for me? Merlin. Get off my desk and stay off my desk. Let's go. Well, that certainly happened. Anyway, let's heal.
right.
Jeez, he's underleveled compared to everyone else. Where's Ren at? 121? Alright, that's not bad. I like having a healer on our team, though, so, like, this is probably where I'm going to stay? Let's go!
Ah, good day. It's nice to see you. So, would you like to participate again? Oh, is that an invitation I see? Would I trouble you to hand it over? Thank you. You may now challenge the hard arena whenever you see fit. Well, what would you like to do now? Splendid! Well then, if you don't mind following me.
I'm terrified! God, I forgot how much I love this! It's beautiful.
It is now the moment you've all been waiting for. Tonight, 4 new warriors will be stepping up to the plate and challenging the hard arena. So let's get right to introducing our fierce fighters, shall we? In the blue corner, we are led by Father Kevin Graham of the Septian Church Groundshooter. Standing against them in the red corner, we have the mysterious Team Black Jaggers. Let the first round begin! Step on up and ready your weapons. Ready? Fight!
I was a little too Valley Girl on that to be quite correct in, like, fighting game announcer. That's kind of what I'm going for, though. I have played a lot of fighting games in my time. Can't cast arts? No problem. Just use meatballs. That's not worth using.
That ought to get rid of them.
Nicely done.
The match is decided! The winner is Father Graham's team! Let's keep up this momentum! First, allow me to introduce who will be fighting in the second round. In the blue corner, we are led by Father Kevin Graham of the Sentient Church's Groundsmanor. Standing against him in the red corner, we have the 13 Factories Manufactured Team Rheingold. Step on up and ready your weapons. Ready? Fight!
I think it's Marvel vs. Capcom 2 that I'm trying to go for there. Specifically.
I should probably not let him die. You got any Heliarts?
You do. Good boy.
Much better.
He's still doing fine. If he screams really hard, it'll help. Boom. Boom.
My, that was easy.
is decided. The winner is Father Graham's team.
Is that fucking Darwin?
The moment is upon us at last. It is time for the final round to begin. Will our challengers emerge victorious one last time? You won't have to wait long to find out. Well, allow me to introduce our final teams. In the blue corner, we are led by Father Kevin Graham of the Sethian Church's Growlsbitter. Standing against him in the red corner, we have what may be an ancient dragon, Team Baby Dragon. Step on up and ready your weapons. Ready? Fight!
I mean, I was right.
May 1,000 swords adorn
Tiny Ragnar! No! That's too cute. This is illegal now. Wow. One job, Kevin. Oh good, it finally ended. I'm sorry, Tiny Ragnar. I loved you.
That was easy.
I want a plushie of that. Somebody make it happen. Supreme Smite! God bless. Alright, let's go. Oh no, he fell over!
The match is decided. The winner is Father Graham's team. They've done it! Father Graham's team is charged with the hard arena. Congratulations to all of you on your victory. That really was quite a show of skill. Your matches were a joy to watch. These are but a small token of my appreciation for putting on such a fine show. You've now earned the right to challenge the Nightmare Arena. I don't want to do that! You will still need to find an invitation in order to do so, however. Should you find one, please do come back here.
I don't want to do that. That sounds like not fun. Being a nightmare and all that. Do you not all realize I'm playing on easy mode? Because I am a toddler and I cannot do anything else. Okay. I think that too, but also... I just want to make sure I've done everything. Okay, so yes, I've done that because I have bloody meatballs. Alright, so... we need to move on now. So that means we need Joshua!
You ready?
Oh, jeez, you don't have to be that violent. Maybe calm the fuck down. While we're here, let's do some slots. Slots. I remember how to say words. Let me now go into the ornament menu and see what I can change up, because I believe the water gem for Chloe is good? No, well, that one, yeah, okay, she doesn't really need the HP, though. This is probably fine for now. Let's see what else we can pass out. You need other stuff, though. It's like, attack 5 is good on him. Is there a higher EP at this point? Or CP cut. EP3, yeah. Or put on hit 3. Or hit 4. He is a good mage. But realistically, I'm not going to use him with someone because I have Kevin. I feel bad, though. No, put him back to where he was. I'm not comfortable with my own decisions. Yeah, no, we're not changing that. Fuck that. I can put EP cut 4 on him, though. Yeah, it's cheap. Richard. Can I give you anything that doesn't suck here? Sure. Heaven's Eye for you. It's impede, not shield. This is probably good for now. Let's save. Just making sure I don't have anything that's a better weapon for anybody in here. I don't think so? Yeah, okay. Actually, let's check armor. Armor I might actually be able to upgrade. Those are expensive. But I think I have enough for 3 of them. Yeah, nothing really good. I don't need anything here. Alright, let's set up the party with these then. Not you, you don't get this, but you do get these. So I just got, unless these are better? No, they're not. Okay. Oh wait, I don't need the night goggles anymore. I can put something better on you. Hooray! That's interesting. Sure. Alright, I think that's finally good to keep going. To the scenic route! Ah!
That's that. Then let's move out.
That was rather abrupt.
The face of the monument is glowing, and words are visible upon its surface. The Lord of Phantasma does decree. Here lies the impregnable fortress. Place your hand upon this monument, the Divine Blade's successor among your number. Great. Don't have a clue what impregnable fortress could be referring to, but I think we all know who we're gonna need to have with us this time. But I suppose there's no point debating if I am fit to be called a successor. No one else seems to match the description, after all. I'd like to try touching it, if you don't mind.
Yes, I read this. I came prepared.
Now that riddle makes sense. What better place to describe as an impregnable fortress than this? Good old Ice and Fortress, huh? I can already tell we're gonna get a real fun welcome.
Well, aren't we in for a treat? It's safe to say that whoever is waiting for us, and I can think of a few who may be, but you need to give the battles our all. This isn't an area we can conquer with anything less than top 4.
Agreed. This is going to be quite a challenge.
I just realized there was something else I meant to do.
Hey, Joshua, hey.
There we go. Meow. Let's go. Wait, did I miss something? Go back. Meow. Meow, meow, meow. piece of shit game. I can't see anything. Oh cool, it's full of unicorns. I hate it. Uni-wolves? What are these? The Cobalt Saber. That explained nothing! So this looks like a tiger attack Doberman. That's not what a Doberman looks like. I've seen Doberman.
Mine are that easy.
Joshua?
I suppose this is where I should welcome you all. Lieutenant Colonel Sid? So you're our first opponent. Seems like you've been through quite a lot since we met Father Grant. I certainly hadn't expected this is what was going to happen back when we met in Gransel. Oh, this still feels like a bad dream to me, too, to be honest. You remember all that happened under Gransel Cathedral, then? I do. I can't be sure exactly when the me that stands before you was created here. I can say it must have been after that, if my memories are anything to go by. Good to see you again, too, Richard. It's hardly how I envisioned our reunion going, but it's good to be able to have one all the same. I could say the same to you. That being said, I wasn't expecting a soldier as formidable as you to be our first opponent. This bodes poorly for us. Don't count yourselves out just yet. Even if I had no intention of being defeated.
We're surrounded. On my honor as a former garrison commander of Lyson Fortress, I, Lieutenant Colonel Maximilian Sid, will defeat you. Ah, alright. Why are line attacks so useless? Ah, I turned the map. Ah! Ah! Okay, that's fine, I guess. It's weird, I don't like it, but okay. Kevin can currently not hit the blind side of a barn, but that's fine. Kevin's a stormtrooper now. I expected no less from you, Richard. The night of the Growls were on your side, my loss was like a guaranteed from the start. Not at all. Breaking through your defensive formation was a real challenge. It's clear you've already surpassed me as a commander. Oh, hardly. I've still got a long way to go before I can say that with confidence. And while I wouldn't ordinarily tell you as much, I won't waste this chance fate has granted me. I still deeply regret that you decided to leave the army behind, Richard. That was how I felt about Brigadier General Bright, and I'm sure you remember where that led me. Our paths have parted, but we both inherited at least part of it. I have the path of the sword, and you have the path of the soldier. While they may differ, we can both work toward the same goal. You're right, I suppose. Take this. The key to the barracks. As it seems you're aware, I'm but the first of several opponents you will face here. You'll want to prepare yourselves. The worst is still yet to come. Father Graham, please, do all that you can to leave everyone trapped in this world safely back out of it. I'm feeling you're the only one who can.
Leave it to me. I will. Hillary, it's hard not to respect him, really.
Well, we should move on. You've shown us the path forward. We shouldn't let his goodwill go to waste.
Got it. Off to the barracks we go, then.
Ah! Oh, a soldier.
I didn't even realize it was Kevin. I just shot a man in cold blood. Whoops!
Oh, gosh! I mean, I know they're not real or anything, but oh no! Okay, where's the door exactly? I don't know things about place. Oh, it's down here. Here's door. I can't see door, but okay, there we are.
What's in here?
This is License Fortress First Barracks. You should be able to open it using the key we received from the Lieutenant Colonel.
Good call. Let's give it a shot, then.
Kevin used the key to unlock the door. That is what keys are used for. This is only one of many such barracks in the fortress, so it's not all that large inside. We shouldn't need to spend too long in here.
Got it.
He was just standing there. We're like robbing things from his room, and he's like, "Yeah, it's cool. Go ahead."
Not bad.
I felt like I had to make him useful.
Chest. Double chest.
Oh, monsters. Unfortunate. Well, let's go. Good job, Richard. You had one job. gonna check out this room just in case, but yeah, there's nothing here.
Alright, what's next? Done.
I've been waiting for you, Your Excellency. What?
So our next opponent is you, Kanona.
What a tragedy it is that we should be forced to meet under these circumstances. What did I ever do to deserve turning my blade against the man I've always duly served? But please, never doubt even for a second that I'm doing this against my will. I would never even dream of fighting you if I had a choice.
I understand perfectly well, Kanone. But if I may, I would rather you stop calling me Your Excellency. It's never felt entitled for a mere colonel to begin with. No, I don't even have that. I'd rather you simply called me Sir like you usually do in the office. I've grown very fond of it.
Your Excellency. I'm sorry. Just while we're here, please let me call you the way I'd like to. The Kanone Amalthea who stands before you was a symbol of my failure to truly move forward from the past. And something tells me that if this symbol were defeated by you, then it will finally allow me to put the past where it belongs and be born anew.
Kanone. Very well. In that case, do as you will.
Well, I'll be damned.
Maybe she's actually got a likable, respectable side after all.
You don't have to sound so surprised! Well, Your Excellency, I have no intention of holding back. So, are you ready to begin?
At any time. There we go. Where am I now? There we are.
Not bad.
I knew I wouldn't stand a chance against you, Your Excellency. The rest of you fought passably as well, I suppose. Thanks. You put up quite a fight yourself. All of you should make sure you don't get in His Excellency's way in the battles ahead. You're facing the strongest warriors in the world. He doesn't need you stopping him from fighting at his best. Way ahead of you. Hello, Nay. Seems there's still something important left for me to do after all. However, I believe by clearing the trials ahead, I will finally be able to do it. Thanks to you, I feel ready enough to face those trials head on. So, thank you. You don't have to thank me. I don't think there's anything more I can say for you right now. All I'll do is pray that you safely overcome the trials that before you and return to the real world unharmed. Thank you. I will. Anyway, let's shuffle on to the heart of the fortress. That's key to the command center, right? That's correct. It's a building directly in front of you when you enter the main courtyard from the entrance. This key should allow us to gain access to it. This building is a command center. Oh, is the army compensating for something with this thing, or what? Looks like there's about 3 floors to it, is that right? You didn't see anything higher than the first floor when we stuck in here before. Maybe we just missed the staircase to get to the higher floors. I believe the building was deliberately designed to be confusing so as to thwart would-be intruders. The staircase to the second floor should be on the other side of one of the doors within, or so I've heard. Thanks. Alright, shall we continue? Everyone, these trials will be like none that we've ever faced before. Yet there has been one clear path for us to take. So, I must ask, are you with me? It's only when we fight together that we can overcome the great wall that stands before us and attain victory! Yeah!
I'm not sure why I'd agree with 2 guys and a fairly low-voiced girl the way I do her turned out to be like a child, but you know what? I do the best I can. It was absolutely useless, thanks. Okay, anyway, hi. I was told there was something in here, but I can't see anything. Oh, okay, it starts there.
Not bad.
Shite. Not that this is a hard battle at all, it was just, you know, waste of a couple button presses, but still. Anyway. On we go on our adventure! I do need to go there eventually, but I don't want to yet. Bring to me the repenting patriot. Only then shall the door open. Well, it turns out I have him, on account of I'm in this dungeon, so let's go! RNA research. Ruin office.
Oh my, look at all of this.
I hope it'll prove useful. Lee Morano's a girl? Yes. Hey, we got a new Richard sprite.
I see. You've sure found out a lot. This many potential sales routes, I've got nothing to fear. I'll be able to make my move into the Erebonian capital as soon as I'm ready with this kind of information.
You asked us to investigate the current situation in regards to ordnance sales in Erebonia, so I centered my investigation around stores in the region itself.
And you did a fantastic job, too. Still, the problem of transport remains. After all, old Borden's got his grubby hands all over the international liners already.
It's true that the Borden family has preferential access to 40% of the load capacity of international airlines leaving the borough for Erebonia. However, they are no longer the only available option. There are now private carriers as well.
Here are some supplementary materials regarding that issue. My, you certainly come prepared, don't you?
Well, this request ended up taking a little longer than originally anticipated. Consider this a little extra on us in exchange.
I like those who think 2 steps ahead. You sure you don't want to come and work for me? I'd pay you handsomely.
I'm certainly flattered you think highly enough of my skills to offer. I'm not sure I have what it takes to be successful in the cutthroat world of business, though. I'm a rather timid man, you see. Come now, you can't fool me.
Oh well, do keep my offer in mind if you would. Please allow us to escort you out. Oh, since I have you here, maybe I should give you one more thing to look into. I already had Simon get started, but I'm not sure he's up to the task.
I'd be happy to help if I can. Will this be another request to research a foreign market?
It certainly will. Oh, look what you've got over there. Perfect. This place right here.
Board state.
That's an unusual choice. It's quite a small place. That just makes it easier to seize a majority in the market. Small as it is, it's not like it isn't accessible by airliner. And what market there may be there is all free for the taking right now.
So you want us to research the potential size of the market there, in other words. Shall we focus entirely on the ornament market or broaden the scope of our investigation and look into the market in general?
The market in general. Do you think that you can do it?
With ease. I'll get in touch with one of our staff members stationed near the state right away and begin weighing options.
That's what I wanted to hear. I'll be back here next week anyway. We can discuss the details then. Ta-ta!
Until then,
Take care.
Or it's quite far inland. Aren't the Rhines brothers in that general area of the continent?
Yes, they are. I'll get in contact with them later.
Thank you. She's not a merchant of bows for nothing, is she? She's always coming in with such interesting, ambitious requests.
She's not half as ambitious as you are.
I think you may be overestimating me a little there. Well, can you show our next visitor in?
Certainly.
Hello there, Ellen. Sorry for dropping in on you again. Just wanted to get your input on another little something regarding the city's finances. Oh, that won't be a bother at all. Please, take a seat. So, what exactly can I help you with today? He's got a nice butt in those slacks. Like, there was no reason for them to make it that round on this sprite, am I right? All seems to be going rather well with this business now, don't you think?
Indeed. Although I admit that it's taking me time to adjust to my days being so peaceful. I do miss having a sense of tension in my life. That's something you'll just have to live with, I'm afraid. We're civilians now, not soldiers. That's true enough. In any case, it's an honor to be able to live and work with you in the city where you were born, Your Excellency. Kanone, I really would prefer it if you addressed me as Sir now. My apologies, sir. There's no need to apologize. Well, I think she should probably go inside. I'm not sure I like the look of the sky. Couldn't be. Sir, is something the matter? Oh, it's nothing of much importance. I just noticed we seem to have mistakenly received another letter intended for the mayor. It's understandable that it keeps happening, given this building was previously his, but it's a tad troublesome nonetheless. Suppose I'd better go and deliver it to him. Could be something important. Now, sir. Couldn't it wait? Seems like it's going to start raining any minute. It's not too far. Even if it does start raining, I wouldn't be exposed to it for long. Wet shirt! Wet shirt! Can I ask you to handle the regular reports in the meantime? Yes, of course. There's no mistaking it. Wet shirt! Wet shirt! The letter was sealed in a special way we used in the intelligence division. The letter itself is a meaningless decoy. The real message is concealed in how the envelope itself is sealed. It means come to the landing port. Someone from the intelligence division is calling me in hopes of speaking to me. Most likely because they bear a deep-seated resentment toward me and what I did to them. And I have a duty to go and see them. After all, I was their commander. I was the one who pushed their life off the rails and ruined their future. I've been waiting for you. So it was you, Sunder. Indeed. It's good to see you again, Colonel. Pleased to see you're still well. Not a colonel anymore, Sunder. I feel as though saying as much has become a hobby. No one around me seems willing to correct themselves. I'm aware, but today I intended to address you as Colonel nonetheless. I called you here because I have something that I need to ask you. Hope you can forgive me for forcing you to come out here with the weather so poor. If I can answer your questions, I will. Don't feel as though you need to hold back on my account. If you can't accept something in the answer I give you, by all means say so. Don't get straight to the point. Why did you leave the army behind, Colonel? What happened to your love for your country? I see you, at least, returned to the military. I was relieved to see that, in truth. You were always an exceptionally capable soldier, even back in the military academy. If you hadn't had the misfortune of meeting me... If you hadn't had the misfortune of being caught up in my foolishness, you'd probably be a field officer by now. I'm truly sorry about what I did to you. Please don't get me wrong, Colonel. I don't in any way blame you or harbor resentment for what you did. You thought about what was best for this country more than anyone else I know. Your patriotism was genuine and heartfelt. He was a terrorist! Now, I say this knowing full well what happens in the Cold Steel series, but, like, a lot of Cold Steel fans get real up in arms about what happens in the Cold Steel series, and how it's not fair that he gets off scot-free. What about this shit? What about this shit? That's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, I don't regret following at all. I'm honored that I could. It's certainly true that doing so has become a significant obstacle in my chance of promotion. I couldn't care less about that. As long as I continue to serve in the military, to serve the country I love with all my heart, I'm happy. Know that I harbor no ill feelings toward you regarding the past. But, what are you doing now? You're so worried for this country's future more than any of us. You're cared for more than any other. Instead of picking yourself up and trying to work for your nation again, you left the army behind. Now you're running some sort of company that deals with the rich? Just what happened to your patriotism? Dramatic thunderbolt.
beg of you, return to the military. You're a capable man. Those skills of yours would be valuable asset to the Force, and it's where you should be using them. I'm sorry, Cinder. I cannot ever return to the army again. Why? Why, Colonel? You've repented more than enough for your actions. Both General Morgan and Brigadier General Bright actively desire your return. I and all the other soldiers in my position would be overjoyed to have you in our ranks again. So why? Why do you look at me with that sad expression and tell me that it's not possible? Why would you apologize to me? Make no mistake, Cinder. I haven't abandoned my love for my country. It burns as brightly in my heart as it ever did. What I did was truly terrible. I organized a coup d'etat, destabilizing this nation and disrupting the lives of countless people. Thanks to the help of all those around me, I was able to realize what a foolish mistake I made. In my heart, I feel exactly the same way I always did. I'm not sure what you mean. In spite of all that happened, my love for my country is unchanged. I still feel the blind desire to do anything I can to aid the girl, no matter how reckless or dangerous it may be. I'm the same man I was when I plotted that coup d'etat. Not a thing has changed. That thought, Cinder, terrifies me. Then, you didn't leave the military because you'd lost your love for your country. Saying that you left it because you still love your country? Forgive me, I have no right to be making excuses to you and trying to justify myself. Not after I dragged all of you down with me and ruined your lives forever. Truly, I'm sorry for what I did to you and all the members of the division. You... Please, don't misunderstand. Didn't leave the army in an attempt to run from my own weakness. Nor did I leave it because I was ashamed of the treatment I received for my actions. What happened, I had thought long and hard about what I should have done instead of what I did. Trying to work out where I'd gone wrong. It might have been the sexism, I'm just saying. As I did that, I noticed something. Something vitally important that I'd failed to realize up until that point. That you're sexist? After setting up the intelligence division, I began gathering information and using it to protect the girl. Thinking about it now, I didn't know the first thing about the nature of information at the time. Information isn't something that exists alone. It only exists when people use it and see it as something of worth. Furthermore, the added value of that information can change radically depending on the position and perspective of those who look at it. I can't help but wonder if overlooking this simple fact is what caused my patriotism to start to become more of a force for harm than good. Somewhere along the line, I started to believe that the only information I saw as valuable was of any importance. And as a result, I ended up wanting power in order to compensate for the weakness of my own heart. And the sexism, right? Thinking back, I think what I really needed was a different perspective through which to view information, one separate from the military. A female perspective? I'm sorry, I can't get over the fact that his whole issue was that, like, we can't let another girl run the country. I mean, yeah, she's 16, that was a little bit awkward, but this is anime, so that's okay. Like, people at 20 in this universe are considered, like, full-grown adults. They can do whatever they want, so, like, 16 is not that big of a deal. It was really just about he didn't like having a queen, and he didn't like having a princess coming up next. And that never gets addressed. And he's still saying he's the exact same person. So why don't we forgive him? And not the other repenter. I'm just saying. One that doesn't see a country or people's way of life as a system, or as numbers and absolutes. I needed to be collecting information that was disadvantageous to the liberal too, rather than cast it all aside. I need to view us and surrounding nations in a variety of lights while collecting a wide variety of information for a freer perspective. So you believe the company you're running now is capable of doing that? Yes, I do. Can't say for sure that this will allow me to avoid repeating my past mistakes. Perhaps there was something more important that I should have been doing before giving thought to any of this to begin with. But in the end, I came to the conclusion that Liberal needs a fresh perspective, and I then resolved to leave the army. If it needs a means that gets together intel, then it can make another intelligence division. That is for Brigadier General Bright to worry about, not me. Still, the civilian population has no such group or organization. It's never had one. Not anyone in the civilian world has ever thought to create one, nor to gather and accurately analyze information either. That's why I, as a civilian like every other, chose to establish RNA research, believing that I am the right person to be the first to do so. You truly don't have any intention of returning to the military, do you? If I said there wasn't a part of me that longed to return to my days of active service, I'd be lying. But I'm hoping through this, I'll be able to become another eye by which to support this nation. I see my current occupation as a new way to show my love for my country. I wonder if that makes any sense. Your
coward. No doubt every word you're saying is objectively correct. That's how you've always been. There's never been room for rebuttal in your arguments. But, Colonel, you're also no longer the man who swore to forge his kingdom's future with his own 2 hands. Bye, Colonel. We will never meet again. That's not true. That's not true at all, Slender. I've chosen the path I now walk, believing it to be right, certainly, but even I don't know for sure if what I'm doing is correct. Even now, I'm terrified of the possibility that I might be making the wrong choice, or either the road I walk might be the makings of yet another grave mistake. I just don't have the same power that Brigadier General Bright does. I am hopeless. Sir? You didn't have to come out here in the rain. We should return to the office. You'll catch cold staying out here much longer. Kanone, I'm sure he's just having trouble coming to terms with his new life, too. You can't just forget the fervent enthusiasm of the intelligence division, as if he doesn't feel like he belongs in the world that's come after it. The day will eventually come when he'll be able to understand what you said. It's exactly what happened to me, you know. True enough, I suppose. You're right. Shall we be going then, Kanone? Yes, sir. Delicious water. I wasn't expecting to end up quite this soaked. Are you alright? I'm fine. Don't worry about me. This actually brings back fond memories of this bridal training I underwent back at the academy. I do think you should go and get changed into some dry clothes, though, sir. A little rain never hurt anyone. I don't believe I was half bad at my own survival training, you know? Even then... An encrypted call? Leyland's did mention that he had some information of interest in his report earlier. Perhaps this relates to that. Sounds possible. It should mean that something has happened over in the Republic. Yes, it's me. Can you please stop calling me that? Yes, that's right. Yes. Yes. In the Eastern Quarter. I don't have anyone there yet, thinking about it. Alright, I'll look into it as best I can. Right. You be careful, too. Has something happened? Another Jaeger Corps has entered the Eastern Quarter. Sizable one, too. The Red Constellation. Oh, they matter in Crossbell. Really? There seems to be rather a lot of activity on the Jaeger front of late. Their arrival makes it very likely that the power struggle there will begin to worsen, too. I doubt the old intelligence division network is going to be sufficient to fully stay on top of the situation. I think I may have to head there personally. Also, to clarify, I do like Richard. And I'm glad he's around and getting, like, more activity in this game. I just think that this fandom has things a little backwards sometimes. I still have doubts about what I'm doing. Nothing about my love for my country has changed. Nothing at all. So is it even possible for me to find and walk the right path this time? Is it truly possible for any mortal to forge the correct path through life? I don't know. But all I can do is try to follow the path I believe to be right in hopes that I'm not mistaken. Believing in those who have supported me and worked to right my wrongs. Sir, is something wrong, sir? Oh, you're here, Kanone. I did tell you that you didn't need to come and see me off, you know. My dude, she's in love with you! Are you dumb? You did, but I'm afraid that simply won't do. Seeing off their superiors is the duty of a subordinate. I would say something, but it's not family friendly, so I'm not gonna say it, but I think y'all know what I'm thinking. Anyway. Perhaps in the military, but that is no longer the world we live in. There's no need to act like a soldier anymore. Oh, and one more thing. Please do take good care of things in the office while I'm gone. I think the odds of any large requests you'll struggle to handle without me coming in are fairly low, at least, but Leave everything to me, sir. I'll be sure to handle every request that comes in with care and kindness. Well aware you always look forward to taking on small requests too, so you'll be given the same high standard of service as any other. You know me too well. Zeke? Zeke? What on earth is Julius Bird doing here? Zeke! Don't just sit on His Excellency's arm as if it's your own personal property. Squeak! Please, Kanone, there's no need to glare at him like that. So please stop calling me Your Excellency. Squeaky!
Richard then noticed there was a note attached to Zeke's leg. What's this? It's addressed to me.
Squeaky!
Richard then took the memo from Zeke's leg.
This looks like a letter from HQ? As in military HQ. Why is the Royal Guard's carrier falcon bringing a message to you?
Who knows? The writer is a real slave driver, though. Thank you for delivering the Zeke. Let him know that I accept his request.
Sweet. Sir? What is that?
See for yourself.
Best of luck with your little trip. I'd like to know what the Red Constellation is up to, too, so we'd appreciate you looking into it for us on the side.
Honestly, I hope you don't think this information is going to come cheap, Brigadier General. Okay, so that happened. Let's save the game.
Where am I?
There I am. Okay.
All right, what's next?
Nicely done.
Not bad. That's that. Let's move out.
There we go. There's that.
Where in the sweet heck am I? There we go.
Sepith.
Done yet.
Calm down, Joshua. This is an easy battle.
We designed this building to be confusing. It's starting to seem like code for we wanted to put a lot of doors in this dungeon.
Adequate performance.
Where is the wait, not hand right now. Alright, hand here, I need to go up. Sorry about that.
Done yet. Done yet.
Mash the A button, X button, whatever the case may be here. It's X button on my PlayStation controller, but you know.
Sepith!
You love to see it.
Done yet. Done yet.
Well, that takes care of that.
What time do you call this? You're late, all of you!
What? General Morgan?
What is the meaning of all this? I get dragged here by some bizarre masked hoodlum, stripped of my free will, and now being used like some sort of puppet. This is humiliating. I've never been so damned infuriated in all my years!
General? Looks like he hasn't changed a bit.
Well, I suppose getting angry won't do me any good. You all have my sympathies for the situation you've been forced into. So, Joshua Bright, how have you been faring on your journey? Are you still doing well?
Yes, thank you. I'm glad to see you're still in good health, too.
I'm past my prime. The sooner I can pass my duties over to your father and retire, the better.
I'm sure you've more than earned it.
Above all, however, it brings me great shame to think that Her Highness Princess Claudia became a victim in all this. I'm disgusted with myself as an officer for being unable to prevent it.
I would ask that you not worry about me, General. I have Julia supporting me. I will return safely, I promise.
Truly, Your Highness. I shall cast my worries aside for now. May the gods watch over and protect you. Richard, I have plenty I want to say to you, and a lot I could say to you. I'm not sure I'm the best person to do so, so I'll let you off for now.
Thank you, General.
Regardless, I think we've wasted enough time talking. There's no avoiding a battle between us. We may as well get started on it. Oh, he uses a friggin' axe! Nice.
Halberd. Idiot. I'm not sure when I last saw one of those.
Don't underestimate his weapon. In his hands, it is extremely deadly. Before the mechanization of the army began, that halberd claimed the lives of countless foes in the battlefield. I haven't had cause to wield this since the martial arts tournament 2 years ago, however. If you struggle against an old man like me, your odds of success in the trials ahead are grim indeed. Don't hold back! Show me what you've got!
No, Merlin, no. No, you can't. Not right now. Go. Continue going. Thank you. Alright, let's go.
Not aerial. One air strike.
No, Merlin. No. I love you too, baby. I do. But not right now. The way this cat acts, you would think I never pay attention to him. I spend hours of my day cuddling this cat. Are you going to stay on my lap? 'Cause you can't go up in front of my screen. This is fine. Damn. Nice.
My, that was easy.
I mean, it was alright. I won't call it easy.
Well, that's something to release.
Perhaps you might be able to pull off a miracle with that strength. And our final foe is who I fear it is. Indeed it is. No matter how strong he may be, he's human like the rest of us. No man is invincible. Pour everything you have into the battle, and you may yet be able to defeat him. Understood. Still, I'm a little disappointed. Thought that he may actually be defeated in battle, and I won't be there to see it happen as a frustrating one. Should we ever meet again, I'd like to know how the battle went.
Well, it sounds like we're in for the fight of our lives.
But it will be. I suspect this is always an inevitability, especially as long as I am here. I may not be in any position to ask, but I'd appreciate it if you'd all lend me your strength. This battle should allow me to finally put the past behind me so I can truly move forward. But I can't win it alone.
After a plea like that, how could we refuse?
I'd be happy to.
It's been 6 years now since you took me in. It's be a good chance to show him how much I've grown during that time. I have no idea how well I can hold up against such an esteemed figure, but I have no intention of running away from this challenge. I intend to face it head-on.
Thank you, all of you. Next opponent is perhaps the strongest in the land. No underhanded tricks will work against him. Only hope is to do as the general said and pour everything we have into fighting it. May the goddess smile upon us.
Right? Let's go upstairs.
Shows a save. Post-boss, you know.
Ah!
Where am I? Okay, just a lot of running. Got it.
Well, that takes care of that.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Okay, I guess we'll thank you too.
Ow, rolling my leg.
Not done yet.
Sweetheart, do you need to hurt me whenever you need? Please don't make biscuits with your claws. It's painful.
Nicely done.
Also, as far as what's coming up, I'm personally happy we get to kick Cassius's face in, although they're probably going to tell us he was holding back or something like that. As we know, Cassius Bright is in fact Jesus, and cannot be defeated under any circumstances for any reason. I'm gonna be honest, I really think Cassius's writing is really lazy. And I kinda don't like him a lot.
Done yet.
But it is what it is.
Not bad. Not done yet. My, that was easy. Mine, that was easy.
Honestly, these battles are more of a nuisance than anything else at this point, but...
Let's move out.
Free XP, I guess.
Nicely done.
That's that. Let's move out.
Ba, 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 ba.
Let's kick Cassius. You made it, I see. Brigadier General.
Dad. Cassius.
I thought the ordeal revolving around the Oriole was over. Looks like that was premature of me. I doubt even Ragnar saw this coming. What about you and the Grousewinter, Kevin? Did you?
Nope, took us completely by surprise. I can't say for sure whether the bigwigs that have the Congregation for the Sacraments had any idea this might happen.
I do wonder. Well, I suppose there's no debating that now, anyway. Let's get down to business. As you know, I'm the third of the Guardians. If you defeat me, you can move on. If you can't, the road ahead will remain forever closed. Of course, you already know as much, don't you? Indeed. We came fully resolved to deal with what we knew was waiting for us. Defeating you will allow me to finally cut down my hesitations and move forward. For that reason, I will hold back nothing. That's what I wanted to hear. Still, I wasn't expecting the two of you to get dragged into this, you out of the country. I've been reading all the letters you send me. How are you, the two of you, doing? Good?
We're both doing fine, thanks. I'm glad to see you look well, too.
Not planning on letting age get the better of me yet. Either way, this will be a good chance to show me how much you've improved since you left on your trip. I'm looking forward to it. Of course. Incidentally, if I may, Princess Claudia, Don't suppose I'd be able to ask you to step aside and have someone else fight in your place, would I?
I'm afraid that won't be possible. I doubt I could defeat you in a battle of swords, but I do have confidence in my ability to use arts to fight and support my friends. So I have no intention of stepping aside and every intention of helping everyone here on to victory.
Very well, then. Well, I think that's enough talking. It's time we got started. I'm sure you understand already I couldn't hold back even if I wanted to. So, Richard, I have only one thing to say to you. Yes, sir. Defeat me. That is all. I shall.
Alright.
As clouds fall and warriors gather. May 1,000 thorns adorn
Oh, whoops. And that's a waste. I didn't realize it set it back. It's fine. Let's dance.
Oh, that hurt. Oh, Joshua's got his craft back. Bonk.
Here you go. Problem solved.
done yet.
Hey, new S-Craft. Nice.
I think all those rumors about his strength were underselling him.
We did it. Congratulations. It's a well-earned victory. So, Richard, you've finally been able to clear aside your hesitations. I believe so. No matter where life may end up taking me, the swordsmanship I learned from you will always have a place and a use. As such, I intend to keep following the path I've chosen for myself. Pride in my heart. Well said. Though I can't pretend not to be a tad disappointed, if you'd returned to the army, I could have piled all my work onto you and Sid. So I'm not going to be able to retire anytime soon.
I'm afraid not.
Know this. As my final duty as a member of the military, I will resolve this crisis and return everyone to the real world. I've no doubt of that. I'll be counting on you.
Don't worry about us either, Dad. We'll be fine. I'll be sure Estelle gets out of here safely. I promise.
Oh, I'm sure the two of you will be just fine. When you get out of here, you'll have to try to find the time to pop back to the world from time to time, too. I'll be happy to see you.
We will.
Regardless, my time here is short, so I'll make this brief, Kevin. By now, you must have a fairly good idea who the Lord of Phantasma is, correct?
Yeah, I just need one last push to be completely certain. I'll probably get that push in the next area, too.
I see. It's not really my place to say anything more to you. So I would ask only that you not forget this. No man is an island. No matter how much they may wish to isolate themselves from others, no one can live their life truly alone.
Oh, Cassius.
Well, we have but one area remaining now. After what we have accomplished here, I'm not sure we have anything to fear.
Yeah. Let's head back to the scenic route and check the final monument. That way we can find out what the condition for opening it is.
Oh, actually, I have one last thing to accomplish here. I fucked this up.
That was it. That was what I needed to do. I'm gonna go back to the Hermit's Garden, heal up and save, and then I'm gonna call it a night, because there's no point in trying to beat Joshua's area in 10 minutes. It's just not gonna happen. So, save game for mother. Alright, let us speak of the times to come. So, next Tuesday is December 13th. Do I have anything then? I feel like I do, but I can't remember anything, so let's assume I'm going to be playing Pokemon Stadium at that point. On the 15th, I will be picking this back up again. On the 20th, we'll be back with Super Mario RPG. I almost called it Super Paper Mario. That is a completely different game. Super Mario RPG. And more of this on the 22nd. Because I presume we will not be beating this anytime soon. Then we have Crimbus. Merry Crimbus. And I don't know how that will affect things the following week, so I'm not even going to try. Holidays is busy times, y'all. Anyway, I had fun tonight. Hope anybody else who stopped by did too. And until next time, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay hydrated. Bye, everybody. I tried to hit the stop streaming button and it didn't work. Hang on. Bye, everybody.